Hello there and welcome to a further update on the government stimulus packages due to COVID-19. My name is Cathy Greven from Greven & Co, accountants and financial planners, where we create a better financial life for our clients. While people expect the bare minimum, we challenge them to expect far more. This video provides general and factual information known at the time of production and should not be used as advice, as your circumstances are unique and this video has not taken that into consideration. We recommend you reach out to us and get specific advice relating to your circumstances. So where are we at with the JobKeeper stimulus package? The enrolment form is now live on an ATO portal, and if you have employees and are on single touch payroll, the form is pretty quick to complete, with a declaration of April's actual sales turnover and a projected May turnover as well. It does go over and pre-populates your answers from your application form, so if you have made a mistake or if there are any changes, now is the time to fix them. You must complete this form in order to get paid, then continue to complete this form every month for the duration of the stimulus package. So you need to lodge this form by the 31st of May, but you need to lodge this form to get paid. So I would suggest sooner rather than later. Now, unlike the state government $10,000 grant, there is no requirement to upload data with this form to the ATO to substantiate the turnover test. My thoughts are, this is just like lodging a BAS and self-assessment rules apply, which means they will develop an algorithm that will test and compare the data lodged through these declarations. Also the BAS and tax return we lodge to seek out those who try it on. Those that do try it on, they have already written the legislation, so no point. I can also see that the message has not been clear from phone call conversations I have had from those self-employed business owners who run their business through an entity other than, say, a sole trader. The government uses the term self-employed sole trader, but they encapsulate all those business owners who operate through entities like trusts, companies, or even partnerships. If the business meets the eligibility criteria, then you as a business owner, not as an employee, can claim and receive the JobKeeper payment of $1,500 per fortnight. So you do not need to pay yourself $1,500 per fortnight either. An example of this is a company that operates a business with, say, 3 directors and shareholders who meet the turnover test. There are no employees, but for that company, they can nominate one business owner, that is a shareholder or director, to receive. JobKeeper payment is then received by the business and is added to that business accessible income and taxed through the company structure at the company tax rate. There is also a very recent change to eligible employees who are full-time students and under age 17 working casually. There was a lot of ethical debate over this one, and I'm pleased to say the government has seen sense to make this change. These employees are not eligible for JobKeeper, and if you have paid them under the all-in rule for April, the government will honour and support this for April only. So with that, you need to make sure you have paid all eligible employees for the month of April a minimum of $1,500 each per fortnight, and that this is now done by the 8th of May. We recommend you retain proof of these payments and their respective dates as part of your self-assessment substantiation process. I also want to share the website in the links of this video and on the screen. The timeline the ATO has for a separate landing page with all the updates you need as they come to light. Finally, on JobKeeper and JobSeeker payments, please be aware that the ATO will report to Services Australia, aka Centrelink, payments they make to businesses and employees through their tax file number identification process in both systems, so that everyone is receiving their correct entitlements. One point they mention is that overpayments will not be required to be repaid, as I have had a number of questions by clients who wanted to know how you tell Centrelink that you are being paid JobKeeper payments. The system is not very user-friendly, but we recommend you try. So other events that impact your business is that the government chose not to change the SG superannuation rules through COVID-19, and so last week on the 28th of April, your employee's SG Super was due and payable. Don't stress. If you missed it, I would say those affected would have certainly been challenged to meet it. Currently, there is an amnesty with the ATO, started a few years ago, but only recently came into legislation, where the government wanted business owners who had not paid their employees SG Super to declare without repercussions of penalties, administration fees and fines. This is still the case. So if you lodge your SG superannuation guarantee charge by the 28th of May on your business portal or through your tax agent and enter a payment arrangement with the ATO to pay this outcome would be as if you almost paid it on time. I also wanted to touch on the state government's 10,000 small business grant, open till the 1st of June 2020. Please be aware that they require quite a bit of information and substantiation. So I recommend you have all these documents ready before you attempt to lodge. If you have not received your JobKeeper payment yet, you can use the registration receipt number issued by the ATO as proof of application. And a final tip is, if you are asked by the banks or your landlord to demonstrate that you are eligible for JobKeeper and they want a letter or receipt number, the application process by ATO provides you with such a receipt number and can be used as proof. I learnt that one the hard way. Lastly, if you have not yet lodged your 2019 tax returns, the ATO has extended the lodgement date to the 5th of June or 30th of June for self-managed super funds before penalties and fines will be imposed if you owe tax. We can lodge a further extension, but this needs to be done now, and you have to have a valid reason and await the Commissioner's consent. If you are concerned with paying us to prepare and lodge, we have funding resources available at Grevin & Co to help support you now and in the future. Thanks for listening, and as always, if you need advice, please reach out to us by telephoning, emailing or going to our website and booking an appointment. Take care and stay safe everyone. Until next time.